Ever met someone whose confidence radiates effortlessly, untouched by the chaos around them? That's the kind of inner strength monks cultivate, and you can too. Buddha's teachings reveal that true confidence doesn't come from external validation or force. It comes from understanding yourself deeply, embracing life's ups and downs, and staying grounded in the present. In this video, we'll dive into the monk's secret to unshakable confidence and show you how to apply it to your everyday life, no matter what life throws your way. Embrace self-awareness. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of unshakable confidence. Buddha's teachings emphasize that understanding ourselves deeply is the key to navigating life with clarity and strength. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection, Buddha said, reminding us that true confidence begins with accepting who we are, flaws, strengths, desires, and all. When we practice self-awareness, we stop relying on external validation and begin to trust our own inner wisdom. By embracing self-awareness, we gain a clearer understanding of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Instead of reacting impulsively, we begin to respond with intention and mindfulness. This awareness helps us identify our triggers, patterns, and fears, empowering us to make conscious choices that align with our values. Self-awareness also encourages us to observe our thoughts without judgment. Often, we are our own harshest critics, but through mindful observation, we can break free from negative self-talk and cultivate self-compassion. The more we know ourselves, the more grounded and authentic our confidence becomes. We no longer feel the need to impress others or conform to societal expectations. Instead, we live in alignment with our own truth. Buddha taught that understanding oneself is essential for spiritual growth, and the same applies to building lasting confidence. When we embrace self-awareness, we become less concerned with how others perceive us and more focused on being true to ourselves. Take time each day to check in with yourself. How are you feeling emotionally, mentally, and physically? Practice observing your thoughts without judgment and work on understanding your reactions. Journaling or meditating can help deepen this self-awareness, fostering greater confidence. Cultivate mindfulness and presence. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for building unshakable confidence because it brings us fully into the present moment, where true peace and clarity reside. Buddha's teachings remind us that the mind is constantly shifting between past regrets and future anxieties, but the present is where we can find our strength. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. When we practice mindfulness, we anchor ourselves in the now, allowing us to respond with intention rather than reacting impulsively to circumstances. To cultivate mindfulness is to develop an acute awareness of our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. When we are mindful, we stop letting external distractions steal our focus, and instead, we direct our attention to what truly matters. In this state of presence, we become less affected by the opinions of others, and our confidence grows because we stop measuring our self-worth against external judgments. When we embrace mindfulness, we can face life with clarity and calm, regardless of what is happening around us. Buddha taught that mindfulness is about seeing the world as it is, without attachment, expectation, or judgment. In this clarity, we can act with greater purpose, making decisions based on our inner values rather than being swayed by fleeting emotions or external pressure. When we embrace mindfulness, we begin to feel more grounded and centered. The more we practice, the more confident we become in our ability to handle whatever life presents us. Start by setting aside a few minutes each day for mindful breathing. Focus solely on your breath, noticing how it feels as it enters and leaves your body. Practice staying fully present, whether you're eating, walking, or having a conversation. This simple shift can drastically improve your confidence as it helps you stay focused and centered in the face of life's uncertainties. Detach from fear and expectations. One of the most powerful barriers to unshakable confidence is fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, and fear of the unknown can paralyze us, preventing us from taking action and pursuing our goals. Buddha's teachings offer profound wisdom on how to detach from fear saying fear does not prevent death, it prevents life. This reminds us that fear keeps us from fully embracing life and realizing our potential. To build true confidence, we must learn to let go of the fears that hold us back. Buddha also taught us about detachment from expectations. We often measure our worth by how well we meet certain expectations, our own or those of others. This attachment to outcomes creates anxiety and insecurity as we fear not meeting those expectations. Buddha's wisdom reminds us that attachment to any specific result only leads to suffering. Instead of being fixated on a desired outcome, we are encouraged to focus on the process itself. By doing this, we free ourselves from the pressure of perfection and allow ourselves to act with greater freedom. When we detach from both fear and expectations, we gain a deeper sense of inner peace and confidence. We stop letting the fear of failure dictate our actions, and we stop tying our worth to external achievements. Instead, we trust in our ability to handle whatever comes our way, and we find strength in knowing that we are enough, no matter the result. Practice letting go of the fear of failure by taking small, mindful steps toward your goals without obsessing over the outcome. Focus on the process, not the result, and release any judgment or expectation tied to the outcome. Over time, this will build your confidence, knowing that you are capable of handling whatever comes, no matter how uncertain it seems. Practice compassion and humility. True confidence is not rooted in arrogance or superiority. It is grounded in compassion and humility. Buddha's teachings highlight the power of these qualities, emphasizing that humility and compassion create a solid foundation for genuine self-assurance. In separateness lies the world's greatest misery. In compassion lies the world's true strength. Compassion, as Buddha taught, is the antidote to fear and insecurity. When we cultivate compassion for others, we also develop self-compassion, which fosters a deep sense of inner strength and confidence. Humility is equally vital in building unshakable confidence. The wise man knows that he knows nothing. The fool thinks he knows it all. This profound statement encourages us to approach life with a mindset of openness and willingness to learn. Humility allows us to acknowledge our limitations without feeling diminished. It helps us stay grounded, preventing the inflated ego from overshadowing our true sense of self-worth. When we embrace humility, we let go of the need to prove ourselves and open ourselves to growth and learning. By practicing compassion and humility, we shift our focus from self-judgment and fear of failure to empathy and understanding. This shift enhances our confidence because we no longer rely on external validation or success to feel worthy. Instead, we derive confidence from our ability to connect with others, our willingness to grow, and our capacity for kindness, both to ourselves and to the world around us. Practice humility by recognizing that every person you meet has something valuable to teach you. Approach each situation with compassion, especially in moments of conflict, and offer kindness without expecting anything in return. By embracing these practices, you'll nurture a quiet confidence that comes from deep self-understanding and empathy for others. Embrace the flow of life. One of the greatest challenges to unshakable confidence is our desire to control every aspect of our lives. We often feel the need to have everything planned, secure, and predictable. Buddha's teachings, however, offer a profound perspective on how to cultivate confidence by embracing the flow of life. Nothing is permanent, everything is subject to change. This reminder of life's impermanence encourages us to let go of the need to control outcomes and to trust in the natural unfolding of life's journey. When we resist change or try to control the course of events, we create unnecessary tension and fear. Buddha's wisdom teaches us that peace comes not from trying to bend life to our will, but from accepting its fluidity. The more we learn to go with the flow, the more we let go of unnecessary stress, and the more confident we become in our ability to navigate life's uncertainties with grace. Embracing the flow of life also means being mentally prepared for the ups and downs. Life isn't about avoiding challenges or setbacks, but about how we respond to them. Buddha encouraged us to accept difficulties as part of our spiritual path. When you realize how perfect everything is, you will tilt your head back and laugh at the sky. By embracing each moment, whether it's filled with ease or difficulty, we cultivate resilience and inner peace. When we surrender to life's flow, we stop fearing change and start living with an open heart. Confidence is born from trusting ourselves and the process, knowing that we are capable of facing whatever comes our way. Allow yourself to let go of rigid expectations and embrace the uncertainties of life with curiosity and openness. Accept challenges as opportunities for growth, knowing that each twist in life's path is part of your personal evolution. The more you flow with life, the more confident you'll feel navigating through its changes. Building unshakable confidence, as Buddha teaches, begins with deep self-awareness, mindfulness, and acceptance of life's natural flow. When we detach from fear, practice humility, and embrace the present moment, we unlock a strength that is unwavering. Confidence isn't about perfection, it's about knowing and trusting yourself fully. If this video inspired you, subscribe to Monk Mindset for more insights on cultivating inner strength and living with purpose and resilience.